Face reality, people. Movies are dead. Games are dead. Narrative? Dead.
Media is nothing but neural trigger response and viral conditioning.
Wait, what are you two talking about?
All right, this is gonna be like a little test run here. So I see all these channels reacting to HBO content. When I did, I got a fucking strike for it. So that's why I stopped doing like video reactions like that. So we're gonna test this out with this episode.
Yeah. These fuckers, episode after episode.
I know.
They're pumping them out.
We did season 4, episode 1 of True Detective, and got flagged. After I put it when I uploaded the video, YouTube said like, oh, checks out, everything good. I was like, oh shit, awesome. I upload it. You have a strike written from some like private company. It's like copyright striking us. We had a strike suspension thing for like 3 months. So I'm like, hey, let's test it out again. Fuck it. Why not? If you're gonna do it for a show, might as well be the main event of main events.
Is there anything you think you did that these guys don't do, or vice versa?
I heavily mocked the show with random clips of things, but I don't think anyone actually watched the video. I think it's more of the show. I think they knew that show wasn't that good, I think. And then they're like, okay, we need to keep this under wraps. Like, let's not hear anyone react to this show.
Bethesda shit with the bots.
Either that or it's like, okay, it's their first episode, they're not allowed to be crapped on. So just only flag the first episode. Anything after that, just let it ride. Maybe. But either way, we're going to test this out now. We've already seen the episode, so this isn't going to be a reaction. This is going to be more of a review while watching.
That cut's stupid, too. That cut is mad, too.
Even their dream sequences look rushed. It's like, how? And why? Why do we need this? The point of this shit.
There's been a raven.
And he did the blood on the end, and it disappears. Like, it's so fucking stupid.
Slept well, I trust.
Good morrow, Grand Maester.
As requested. Do report if the recipient has need of any remedy. The tea is known to disagree with the gut.
So basically, this one's for Jody's Corner.
Grand Maester.
This one's for Jody's Corner here because he loves Allison, but Allison is doing everything Rhaenyra did that Allison cursed Rhaenyra for. She's doing all of it now, like afterwards, which for me, writing-wise, is fucking stupid. But also, I guess they're trying to go for some deeper meaning here, where they actually have some sort of closer bond. That's my guess of what they go for, is that they're gonna have a closer bond because, oh, Allison be like, oh no, now I understand everything you've been. Like, well, you started a fucking war over it. You did. Like now, all like her kids, your kids, all their lives are in jeopardy. I didn't read the books, forgive me. Either way, it's like all their lives are in jeopardy because you morally judged Rhaenyra for doing all the shit you're doing now. You sleep with Kristen Cole. You're taking the plan B so you don't get pregnant. The same shit Rhaenyra took after fucking Kristen Cole. Like, you're doing all this shit that... Whatever, man. All the shit that you were upset with Rhaenyra for, you're now doing. But you're not going to do anything to... Like, later in the episode, she's going to like scold her son. I was like, yo, why don't you just tell him the truth then? Like, you could actually say something to him. She's not going to do it. She's going to push towards war more. So it's like, yo, she's trash. The writing, like, for the fact that that's the case, like, I think the writing's trash for that. But, you know, we're all here for CGI dragon fights. So, fuck it. Here we go.
Kingmaker. You're not fit for the White Cloak.
I agree.
This is a better death than a traitor deserves.
Kind.
Bro, now I'm
Look how
thinking,
derpy his arm's gonna look. Wait.
I'm thinking Cole ain't dying the whole series, bro.
Nah, he's gotta go. No.
He's surviving.
He's gotta go, Anthony. Cole has got to go. He is so dumb, and he's Mr. Magooing his way around everything, just, walking off plank and landing into a pile of, like, sexy naked women or something. Like, he's just accidentally doing things. Just ending up in places. That means he's gonna suffer like I said before, he's gonna suffer one of the worst deaths in this show. Like, I'm sure of it. Hopefully.
Selviton kuvin animaderisnios. Luixos. Aojos sutioto punto ui vestalogon avisuti libas. Audli non gieri, Jumbi.
That would be cool if they built that. To where Aegon is a super prideful king. What I noticed initially of him is that he's a playful, like, play around dude. He plays around, and he wasn't looking for war until his kid got killed. Then he started being like, "Oh fuck, we need to go fuck them up, bro. Go kill them," like a caveman type of shit. But there was no sense of, like, he's overly prideful until like they just start sneaking in dialogue here and there to make him sound like he's prideful, to where he gets over rambunctious and will do something stupid out of pride. That seemed more like the eye patch one, right? Aemon. Like, if he got embarrassed, he would do something brash in order to prove himself. But I guess it applies to whatever the plot seems convenient for. Whatever.
Nuke Goston Bivilus Segiton Billy Vazni.
Oh, he got me. Oh, he can't really speak it. Fuck, Aemon's so cool,
Harrenhal is a
That's
useful
also
noise.
marketing shit, bro.
Keep Damon well occupied while we strengthen our host
What do you mean?
and weaken.
What do you mean?
Like you said, remember when we watched it live? Like, oh, that's some book reader shit. So they're not they're dick and shit. The book readers dick. Oh, he doesn't know.
There's so many things that they skip through that the audience is just absolutely okay with. And then, like I was saying before I even watched this episode, I'm like, okay, the point is to get to the CGI dragon battles. And now people are, like, actually, like, in their feelings, actually saying it's oh, this is a good show now. They're actually saying it, feeling justified when they do. Before, they were kind of bullshitting around, like, playing mental gymnastics to make the show look better than it really is. To me, it's still pretty bad. I guess the action is fun, but it's still pretty bad to me. Like, even Aemon, like, okay, we get it. He's like a master of things because he was the ostracized, the outsider character. We didn't really get that. All we got was him being picked on as a kid, and then him finding the giant dragon, and all of a sudden gaining infinite amounts of wisdom and confidence. And it's like, is that all it takes for an audience? I guess fucking so. I guess so. That's all it takes. And it's like, that's fucking sad, man. All these characters need to be stretched out for episodes and see. You could do this within 3 seasons, like, to get to the point where we're at right now. This could be late 3rd season. But instead, they zoom past season 1. They're time-wise taking their time, like, as far as, like, the amount of time going by. Like, oh, it's only a couple of weeks that went by since the king died, which should, like, spin your head as an audience. It should spin your fucking head that, like, wait, we're on episode 4, and only a couple of weeks have passed since the king died? Right? That should spin your fucking head, like, time-wise. But either way, like, I guess they're going slower time-wise, but story-wise, they're still speeding through everything. To get to what? CGI dragon battles. Let's not lie about this. Maybe that's what you want. Okay, fair enough. But for me, I want a little more wine and a little less Monster energy drink. Me personally. But anyways, I sound like a pompous asshole, Zelena, but I'm with it, man. That's how I feel, and honestly, that's what it is. To be real with you. But here we go. You're fucking Kristen Cole now. This guy used to jerk off to your feet. Apparently, not that long ago, he's jerking off to your feet.
You're kind
You should be like, yo, get the fuck out of my room.
Indulgence was my sin. I ventured into the lamprey pie at last night's supper.
I'm sorry. That needs to be brought up as well. Since we're only weeks into the future since Viserys died, shouldn't she be like disgusted, like absolutely disgusted by this guy? Like, yo, get him the fuck away from me. In fact, she should tell her son what he was doing, because now she's free and she's fucking Kristen Cole. She doesn't need this fucking dude. She does not need him anymore. Thus, she can tell him like what this dude was doing to her. She can tell the king about this. But I don't get it. She's acting. I think plot-wise and story-wise, pretending to not have as much power that she actually does, for the sake of the convenience of the story, of pushing it forward. Straight up. Like, she could easily volunteer her dad as Master of Whispers over this fucking guy who's jerking off to her feet, like, by ransom, apparently. Or by blackmail or whatever, apparently. I'm sure Dipshit's gonna, oh, but he knows about Kristen Cole, though she's gonna tell on her, but, like, who's gonna hold more weight? Like, come on. Instead of going right to me and telling me about, my mother sleeping with Kristen Cole, you blackmail her and jerk off to her feet? Okay. This is probably one of the dumbest things the show has done so far. This sequence right here.
What is it?
They don't care what I think.
Who are gone?
My council, Cole, Aemond, they pursue their campaign without seeking my aid or even my thoughts.
She's gonna tell him
What
that's a
thoughts
good
would you
idea.
have?
I'm the king.
Do you think simply wearing the crown imbues you with wisdom?
Now that's where I gotta stop it there, because there's a guy named Kristen Cole out there who's made outright like 10 times the dumbest decisions over this guy. over Aegon, over the king. He's made some of the dumbest decisions ever. And she's kind of saying leave it in his hands, him and Aemon's hands. Like, I really don't understand this Allison character, or why people like Jodie are dick riding when she's clearly like in the manipulation category. Like, I don't get it, man. I really don't.
And apparently, isn't she like 10 years older than Kristen Cole?
No. I mean 10 years younger?
No, older.
No.
No? Am I tripping about that?
She was like a girl, like a little girl when she married Viserys, right? The king. And Kristen Cole was fucking Rhaenyra. And Kristen Cole looks exactly the fucking same. Unless they're doing some sort of age thing where the looks don't matter with the age, but they also change the way Allison looks. And like, if you mean the actors, then maybe.
No, I meant in the books.
There's no way. There's zero chance.
Okay.
Allison's like a 16, 17-year-old girl when Kristen Cole shows up on this show, right? She's like a young girl when he beats the shit out of the gay dude in the dance hall that he never got in trouble for.
Yeah, she was, yeah.
She was like a girl, like a young girl. No way. But, yeah, it's like, oh no, maybe you should listen to your advisors, honey. Or she kind of scolds him here, I think, which is like weird.
She does.
In the hope that you might be half the king your father was.
Like, why is she
Tread
crapping
carefully.
him?
Or what?
See this?
You'll hang me as you did your rat catchers. You have no idea the sacrifices that were made to put you on that throne.
And then it's like, well, why don't you just tell him?
Yeah.
They're acting like she doesn't have power when she just showed she has power.
Yeah.
She just verbally assaulted this dude. They're like, yo, you're kind of weakling and do nothing. Get out of the way and let us do everything. Like, you're just the king in name. We're the real fucking power here. He basically just said that. And yet, according to Jody, she has no power. She can't do anything about this.
She pulled a tie when she's incompetent.
Exactly. She can't do anything about any of this. In fact, I think she's looking for those books for the sake of finding the quote about Aegon the Conqueror and the Song of Fire and Ice or whatever. Or Ice and Fire, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said it last episode, I'm like, yo, why doesn't Rhaenyra just tell her, like, yo, put the fucking dagger up to the fire and you can read it. That's where Rhaenyra actually had, like, the magical moment of that story, is when Viserys put it in the fire and showed her the writing on the fucking dagger. But Rhaenyra's like, Another one of those scenes where it's Alicent and Kristen Cole, and Alicent's like, oh, I can't believe she slept with him. Oh, what a terrible thing, and someone needs to be punished for this. It's a horrible, horrible crime. And then Kristen Cole's like, yeah, I slept with her. And Alicent's like, oh, wait, what? I was talking about, the whole time I was talking about someone else. I just conveniently didn't say any names, and you just spilled everything to me. So we're like, we need one, like, why aren't those dumb writing moments happening here? Ah, fuck. Dumb shit. Anyways. Hey folks, this is what music
I had to send the dragons to war.
and some scenery does for you, man. I'm not calling that bad. I'm just saying, like, that's what it does. Have dialogue
The
over,
horrors I
like,
have just lost
epic
cannot be
music,
for a crown alone.
some scenery. You can make anything look
That
good.
is why I
That's all
must
I'm saying.
believe what Viserys told.
Order the Darkland levies to break off and move ahead. We must keep the dragon's attention divided. Make the signal!
What signal?
All is going to plan.
I assume that signals for Aemon, right?
Yeah, it is.
All according to plan. Some of the coloration. Yeah, this looks kind of beautiful. Until you see her like that, then it looks kind of bad. That looks alright. That looks pretty good. That looks terrible. Where does the not being burned by fire come from? Ripped. All 20 people stop what they're doing and watch this giant CGI thing go over the earth.
The ugly ass dragon, bro. Dude looks like a fucking Komodo dragon.
Trust me, Anthony, there's plenty of screen testing for what the dragon should look like.
Apparently.
It's weird. When she gets distracted, so is the dragon. Like, connected.
Yeah, I peeped that too. That's weird.
But Damon's connected to horses too, though.
I thought he couldn't get burned by fire.
That is still a mystery to me. I don't know, like, that has not been explained where that power comes from. No, bro, it's totally in the lore. Like, you go to Game of Thrones wiki, you'll find out exactly the answer you're looking for.
Oh, I guess so.
This is where Jodie was flipping his shit.
I mean, it is stupid. Why didn't she just flee?
I know.
She's right to die.
Like, Jodie's corner, 2,000,000% correct. She just gained valuable information right there. The brother of the king just attacked the king. He skipped over her to go attack the king. She should go right back to Rhaenyra. It's gonna allegedly die with her now. Like now it's fucked.
Could have lived to fight another day too.
That too. More importantly, like she knows the
Invaluable information, yeah.
Yes, the thing that could crumble them. Especially if the king lives,
Yeah.
it's like game over. But she's the only one that's seen that. Well, I think other people saw it too, but
Cole saw it.
no one cares. Cole does nothing. Did we see Cole do anything on the battlefield yet?
No.
Right now he's just riding his horse around, right? Okay, got it.
I forgot what happened.
He's gonna fuck someone up, right? Right here. Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh, Cole's KO'd. He's done for the whole fight.
Pussy.
Damn. So if you're a Kristen Cole fan, you're a fucking idiot. You're as dumb as he is.
Dumbass. That's a convenient ass leg lock drop from the dragons.
Like, and people are saying like we did not get a battle. We got dragon battle. We got CGI dragon monster fight. But as far as like actual war scene, Braveheart shit, you did not get that. That is absolutely missing from this episode. Everything else was smoke and mirrors. That's what they gave you. Some CGI arrows here and there, a couple people dying, 20 people on screen at once. Movie magic shit. That's what you got. Rainey's just fucked that giant dragon up and threw him to the fucking ground, right? He's on the ground now. He's walking around, stomping people.
That's another good point Jody made. That like both times that this dude's dragon became victorious, it was like a sneak attack.
And this is like right now, at this moment right now, the battle is over.
Yeah, leave.
The battle is done. Leave.
She's like flying like under the stratosphere. Like, bro, you're supposed to be up.
Yeah. Well, she should be leaving towards the sea, like,
Yeah.
well, around the battlefield to the sea, not, like this. Like, this shit's over.
She circled around it twice.
Yes, for no reason. She's like, I must have killed him.
Boom, right here, dumbass.
This giant dragon is hiding behind a castle the entire time.
Yeah, a cow.
The dragon looks at her, and she looks back. She's like, I'm dead. Like, yo, aim for the water, bro. It explodes like a car, bro.
Yeah, it explodes like a car. What the fuck?
Poor Kristen Cole, asleep the entire fucking thing. Everyone else is burned bodies around him, but no one burned him, apparently. Look at that, horse dead. What's the horse dead from? The impact? Like, well, Kristen Cole ate that impact too.
Yeah.
He's fine.
Pulled up plot armor. Horse ain't shit.
Plot armor for this idiot, this dunce.
Yeah. You know what's funny? There's another horse right there, and this dipshit decides to walk. And he still catches up. He catches up to Eamon right before he kills his brother.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
The horse is like, yo, I'm free, I'm available.
Yeah.
I'm too dumb for horses. Let me walk.
Eamon!
See how he doesn't do it? Oh, like you said. He's alive. Ish.
Clinically alive. I mean, yeah, clinically, he's probably dead. But he's still alive.
Eamon looks such like a cringy character.
Yeah, he's cringe.
He looks super cringe. Well,
Like, Joffrey's more redeemable than he is.
he's more interesting by a mile, by a long
Yeah.
shot. So, there you have it, folks. House of Dragon, Season 2, Episode 4. People are going to consider it the best. Why? There's a battle. Granted, the battle isn't a battle. It's more of just CGI monster fights. Like I said, would be the thing. But it's still more intriguing. Everything leading up to it was like absolutely dog shit this episode. Like, kind of boring and going through Damon dream sequences and Allison taking a Plan B drink and some reason letting Littlefoot, left foot, letting that guy control her somehow.
Littlefoot.
The king gets all of a sudden he's very prideful and feels like he's like, man, I feel worthless, even though his mom's been crapping on him for a while. All right, when she caught him jerking off in the fucking window, when she found out he was fucking his sister, like probably rape type of fucking her. Everything went according to plan, but now he's a prideful, like, man, he's like LeBron, bro. He's like, yo, my legacy. I need to get out there and like make my name for myself. Let me get on this track and go out there and fight. Fall 20 stories, survive it somehow. This other chick falls, but she's dead. We know she's dead. She could have left the battle like 30 fucking times. But I guess stuck around because the books say I think the books say she dies, right? In this particular battle. So that means she has to find some way to die. She's like, man, how would I kill myself? How do I die? Anyone? Oh, this giant dragon is going to sneak behind a fucking castle or something. Sneak behind a building and then sneak attack her. Which is just like... It's like, yeah, so what if she went like a little bit to the like left or right? You're saying he would have missed time and like not grabbed her by the neck, grabbed the dragon by the neck? She would have just flew away? That shit was big and slow. It wasn't like fast.
Yeah.
So her dragon could have flew away and shit. So she lined up in the perfect position for that giant fucking Godzilla-looking dragon, Komodo dragon, to fucking grab her neck. I don't know, man. There's like a lot of convenience. Christian Cole KO'd in the fucking battlefield while all hell is breaking loose around him, but his body is left pristine. He gets like a little bit of a bleed down the side of his face. But the thing closest to him is dead as shit, right? His horse. But he's fine. Everyone else around him burnt to a fucking crisp. He's fine though. No severe injuries, just a minor headache, you know. And shows up right in time to stop Aemon from, I guess, finishing the job on his brother. That he also witnessed, right? He witnessed Aemon burning, shooting fire at Aegon, right?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well, the person we needed to see that was Rhaenys, but, you know, she's dead now because she had to take 5 laps around the battlefield. Like, is it really over? Let me take another lap. She has OCD and shit. Is it really over? Let me check again. She's like about to leave, like, fuck, let me go back one more time. Takes another lap around and shit. Fuck. So yeah, there you go. Entertainment. Hopefully you enjoyed the episode, guys. I never want to take that away. I don't want to take anyone's enjoyment away. But at some point, reality should hit, and you're gonna realize the works of art that you really love. This shit doesn't stand close to it. This is all fun in the meantime, I guess. I'm just trying to, you know, call it out while I'm watching it instead of waiting, you know, 2 years until another Game of Thrones spinoff happens, and I'm like, wait a minute, this show kind of sucked. Like, I'm not gonna wait for that. I'm gonna call it out while I'm watching it. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying overall, the show has kind of sucked. But you know, hey, maybe they go full on war battle mode and it could be entertaining at least. The story's I think is already fucked. There's no time to actually input like real storylines here. So I guess we'll rely on cool battle scenes and little moments of dialogue that gear us up for battle scenes. Guess we'll have to live with that. Until the next episode. See you later.